Beautiful, blissful rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Terrell Wanst. I gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Salutations. Look, I had to come in. I know it's been a couple of days. I'm still recuperating, getting myself back together the way that it needs to be, but I had to come in and drop a message or a gem for the collective, okay? So with that basically being said, I do love every single one of you. I hope y'all doing good, doing great, doing wonderful, but you're gonna have to sit down for this one, Virgo. So you already know when we get to this point right here, baby. When I get to this point right here, it gotta be something a little bit serious, okay? Cause right now I feel like some of y'all is in good health, good standards, but it's just something that is keep bothering you and something that is keep hindering you to make you go in some type of situation or something that makes you feel like you finna side. Only that I feel like right now, spirit in the universe. Now, anybody wish any mentally or emotionally, what we're gonna do is take that beautiful energy, we're gonna give it to the universe. And I'm gonna stay. Salah. Now, Virgo, I'm in subscribe and share button up now. If not, I'm trying to be the best reader that I can. And for you, forgive me for being MIA, but normally I am more consistent. But with this energy shift that's been going on, baby, this shift has been crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. This shift has put me in so many different places besides the right way. But we are over me. You heard me. Well, it's where I heard. Hold on, I'm pulling out another deck of cards. I was trying to figure out. I'm looking for my babies. They are right here. Okay, I'm gonna pull out both of these too. So with that basically being said, look, Virgo, I don't know what y'all been going through, but I just want to say I'm proud of you. If nobody ain't said it, I'm proud of you. I know some of y'all probably have been going through a lot of recognition. Some of y'all probably been going through reawakenings. You know, Phoenix risings. You wakening up people around you, Virgo. I'm talking about right now. It's been a lot of burdens on your shoulders that you've been lifting up slowly but surely, and you're getting better. Now, Spirit is want me to warn you right now. Some of the people that may be in your circle are very fake, and when I say fake, this is why I said it's gonna get a little juicy. Now, this person that you may be dealing with or the people that may be around you, they look up highly up to you, Virgo. They love everything that you do. They love your good graces, but then again, they envy you so much they plotting against you. Now, if this is dealing with you in a situation dealing with the most weakest point that you are going through right now, it's a test. And the test is to see if you actually gonna let go of something or are you gonna go back in the same repetitious state, okay? Now, with that basically being said, you're like, what you mean? Everything is being tested. If everybody is in a dark mode right now, and it's sad to say, even though I had to waken up a little bit and I was looking around, I'm like, everybody doing petty everybody doing things petty. I'm looking like, dude, like, even I'm not gonna lie, even to myself, I had some moments. That's why I got off of here. I told y'all I'm a real individual. I had some little dark moments, and I'm like, hold on, whoa. This normally ain't me. I don't want to be one of them people that have something go wrong in a read and spirit is like, take a break for a minute. So this is why you see me back, and it's periodically. It's like I'm getting. It's like a newborn child that been hurt and I went through a surgery, and now you slowly healing. It's one of them spiritual surgeries where you had to cut and let go of a lot of things, or you starting to see a lot of truths, or you are starting to see people that you really thought was rocking with you. You may find out some information that they really not rocking with you the way you thought they was. And by you telling a lot of individuals, especially your close friends and your loved ones. Now, if you don't tell your best friend, like, you know, your little dark secrets and, you know, your little moments where you had to vent out and, you know, they may be using some of that and then they use it against you, Virgo, you already know how we operate. You try not to pop your top. So with that basically being said, I want to get into cards. What we're going to work on today, everybody should know this one. We've been using this one since, if you are in America, I know you've been using this one. Even all around, you've been using this mood all around. Now, with that basically being said, shout out to Poland. I see you. And shout out to other people around. Now, let's focus on the divine union, inner silence, and spiritual devotion. Now, I am sensing in order for you something to become realigned, you had to learn how to either silence yourself from those who you didn't know about situations that was going on, or you may put yourself in some type of situation where you started getting awakening of getting tired of going through the everyday struggle, the everyday reoccurring cycles. Every time you take one step up, it seems like soon you want to open your mouth up to somebody and want to try to push it forward, you go like 20 steps back. Okay, so now this right here cultivates inner awareness, reduces stress and blood pressure, assists prayer and devotion. Okay, now palm to palm, join hands together in front of the heart center with all fingers touching and pointing upward. Okay, now I bow with reference to the divine heart within. I bow with reference to the divine heart within. Now, again, shout out to my A1 Day 1. Shout out to my B2 Round 2s. If you up in the building, I just want to say shout out to you. I love you. If you new to the family and you ain't never seen me, welcome, salutations. How you doing? I hope everything going swell. I hope everything going wonderful. I love you from the bottom part of my heart, okay? Now, let's get into this meditation where we breathe in positive energy and let out all the negative energy. And now, if this the first time you hear, I'm going to tell you right now, I talk very fast and I do not stop. So, how Lil Wayne said in one of them songs, I'm not talking fast, you just listening slow. So you're going to have to keep up, okay? Now, I'm just letting you know, because when spirit take over, spirit going to take over, okay? So, let's breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not for you. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we letting it go. You doing good. Last time, Virgo. Breathe in. I bow with reference to the divine heart within. I bow with reference to the divine heart within. Hold it. And release out. I bow with reference to the divine heart within. I bow with reference to the divine heart within. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. Let's get into it. I miss y'all a lot. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got for Virgo. I want to go on and do the oracle. I want to see what the oracle going to say right quick. Spirit guides in the universe. What do we have for Virgo? Or if you're a cross watcher that is watching, take the Virgo placement out and put yours in. If it resonates with you, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, baby. Okay, now, not only that, I just want to say I love you again. Let's get into this thing. Now, Virgo, I'm seeing right now when it comes to some type of temptation between somebody, let me say it correctly. If it comes to some type of temptation, when it comes to you or you may be dealing with somebody, I feel like you are no longer falling in the bait switch. You are no longer falling for deception. You are no longer being deceived. You are starting to notice the patterns. And this has got to be with somebody that you're very compassionate about, or somebody that you had a pure chemistry that when you are in sync with this person, you know every single thing about this person. That's how long you done analyzed them. Now, Virgo. Ooh, Virgo. This is a dark moment for us. You know what that's called? And I'm gonna be here to help you today. It's called obsession. You got to stop obsessing over these people, because when you get to that point, you're using too much energy for these people. So you're gonna have to transmute it. Okay, but whatever you was in love with or whatever you was longing for with this person, you wanted to make a step, and this person did not want to change. Somebody may be in a fire type of energy where they Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, where they just very, just without letting the flame fizzle out. But as you was changing and this person didn't want to change, people fail to realize change create people to move forward and lift up vibrations. So I feel like maybe some of you are getting ready to pack your bags and keep looking forward without looking back when it comes to somebody that you care for significantly. Now, the reason why you may be feeling like this because you are no longer feeling comfortable about the situation that you may be in. This is why you are no longer being tempted, and this is why you are no longer being deceived about the manipulations of the reflection that y'all was giving each other. One of you learned a lesson, the other one didn't learn a lesson. One of y'all done the work, someone was faking like they was doing the work, but since it's karma season and everybody being in a dark night of the soul and this, that, and the other, you are starting to see people pull off their mask. You are starting to see the real side of people. And when you see the real side of people, it creates a broken contract. You was like, this contract is ending because right now your North Node and South Node is in reverse. So right now you are stuck in a rock and a hard place, Virgo. Now, the reason why you stuck in a hard place because you got tired of clinging on the people. This what closed this contract. And when you start closing this contract, it can be a marriage, it can be a relationship. Hell, some of y'all can still be together and you just disconnected your energy. I'm talking about one of them. Now not only that, you walked away from your purpose and you had to close this contract for walking away from their purpose, because this mask they was giving you, it wasn't a healing energy for you. Virgo, it was all about non-communication. You don't get messages, you barely get to see the person, so you may be working all the time, and it's not helping you in your Mercury, because it's showing Mercury right here, which is communication. You know, that's part of the throat chakra. Virgo love to talk to people if they care about you, but if Virgo can't give you what you want, a Virgo don't feel like they are needed, and I'm not saying needed and wanted, like we need you, Virgo, because we're going to say, hell no, get the hell away from us. It's 50-50 with that. Now, but what I'm saying, when Virgo don't have anything to give somebody, or not only anything not to give, if Virgo don't feel appreciated, anything being reciprocated, this is what it creates to Virgo in their mind: bad seeds. So Virgo, you had to end a contract in order to get rid of some bad seeds or negative thoughts, of the negative way of thinking, all to go towards your renewal, going towards your purpose and going towards your North Node, which is your purpose. Now, not only that, you got tired of being in third party situations. Now you like, every time you try to do something, you just know something wasn't right. And the reason why it wasn't right, because with this third party situation, it always brings a lot of disappointment. It always brought a lot of sadness. It always puts you in the dark mode, out in the cold, where you feel the guilt, the shame, the worry, the anguish. You feeling all of this, and you see it all because if you look deep down up in this picture, where the moon at? I'm gonna call it the moon while it's circling that 10 right now. So I feel like that completion of the cycle is like the moon with the secrets and illusions, and like you got tired of being in the dark, especially when it came to partying. That's what created your purpose. You to come out of the zeal for even being with this person, to coming out of the zeal to stay focused. Now, not only Virgo, I am sensing right now, the best thing that you can do right now is you probably pulled your energy back, or you probably took some type of time out and this, that, and the other, because with this renewal, you kept seeing something that happened. Every time you renewed yourself with this person, it always created some type of tower, or this person didn't want to do the work, and it was like it can't give you nothing else or nothing more because everything keep burning down. You kept trying with cycle after cycle with this person. This person kept giving you the runaround. They may gave you a little procrastination. They probably gave you just a little bit of this, just to keep you in just long enough while they go chill with the third party. Now, the thing about this was the communication stop for. Like, Virgo, you seen all the red flags. You seen everything that was going on. However, it created so much disappointment, you can't even be happy in your own light. The rainbow is right here, and you gotta flip it, because you were so busy crying and pouring out blood, sweat, and tears over somebody with this non-communication. You start doing deep evaluation, or what I like to call the Virgo PI skills. Virgo gonna analyze in their head. They gonna sit here and this. Virgo sit in pure quiet, and then they get to thinking. When they start getting to thinking, they're going to start A plus A is this. Why did it equal? Why didn't go to C and then go to D? Okay, let me go back. Okay, so other words, what I'm saying is a Virgo would be like, if a person playing me, how would they play me? Because if I played them, how would I play them? And that's when Virgo start getting the oh, okay, but dang. So Virgo, when you started overanalyzing, you had to learn how to let go, because it was creating too much disappointment. Now, with this change that you was making right now, the change that you was making, you was, ooh, Virgo. Y'all didn't want to rise. Some of you were scared to evolve because you are scared that you may leave somebody behind, but you are rising phoenix. You are starting to rise from the old ashes that once you had. This is why you no longer falling for the temptation, because the longer you stay in this hermit mode, the longer you stay in this hermit mode, the longer you start to see things how they really are. And what's so funny about it is, even though you tried to flow with this person, you can't flow because it's creating too much adversity in your comfort zones. Other words, what I'm saying is you giving all this energy to make them feel comfortable, but you getting the little part of the stick. And when you get a little part of the stick and this, that, and the other, it creates tower moments, because every time you try to express yourself or try to get on good terms where you can try to elevate it, this person didn't want to grow or didn't want to go with you. So what they do, they put you in an elusive web. They always keep you caught up in a type of situation. And right now, what you're starting to learn is, with the Eight of Pentacles right here, you got to put in a lot of hard work to stay away from people that's trying to get you to flow into their own beneficial gain instead of you flowing into yours. So Virgo, you've been doing this very slowly, but you've been learning the lessons from poor decisions. I'm not going to lie. Some of them made poor decisions. All of us have. But the thing about it is, you are starting to understand the pattern. And what I'm saying is you may dealt with somebody, 1, 2, 3, all three of the people that you dealt with probably, I hate to say this word. Y'all know. Somebody, you've been going through a repetition cycle of cheating. Now stop. We got to stop. Now after 1, we can forgive ourselves. Now after 2, we got to start reevaluating ourselves. Now after 3, we got to start checking ourselves. And I feel like right now, Virgo, you getting that epiphany right there where you are starting to understand, and you like, okay, damn, I done it again. I keep finding these ones. Damn. But you also learn how to keep them out shut, because nobody can't do nothing to you if you don't say nothing. And then again, if you keep talking and keep preaching to the choir that your sermon, or the ones that's trying to use sermon against you, they're gonna turn around and gather all the information